Afternoon everybody, welcome to another tutorial. Today we're going to be demonstrating how to share files between a Windows PC and an iPhone now. Yesterday I had made a tutorial on how to share between an iPhone and an Android device, and this was using a NAS server in between, so I've done the tutorial. The same would apply to these, so pretty much this method would also apply to the Android devices, but for the sake of this tutorial we're just going to be demonstrating just directly from an iPhone to a PC. So let's get into it. So over here we've got the Files app open on the iPhone, and we've got the Windows File Explorer open on the PC. So here's the network storage. So NAS stands for Network Attached Storage. So these are actually two hard drives hooked to the network. What do you call it? But they've been split into two partitions. So I've got smaller partitions. Those are just for guest storage. So the majority of the space is on the 01s of the drive. That's what the first folder and the third folder of each drive. The second and fourth folder, those are guest storages. So these designated storage. So once those are full, they can't use up the side of the read-only sides, which is 1 and 3, which is folder 1 and folder 3. So for this tutorial, we're going to be using folder 3 for this example. So yeah, so this is a guest location. So I've got both of these devices logged in as guest. So what we're going to do is we're going to we'll just clear this folder out just so there's no folders in between. So now, since that location's clear, so what we're going to do is we're going to move a video of me drumming. So it's just a random video of me drumming on the iPhone to that location. And what you're going to do is you're going to see it appear when I move it. So this is just a video of me just drumming. So you see my drums and all that set up in the lounge. But yeah, that was last year. But what we're going to do is we want that video to be on the network so I can view it from the computer. So what we're going to do is go to move. So over here I've got a network location, which is fritz.box. So that's a NAS server. So I've already done the credentials for this phone to be authorized to log in. So we've got ET's NAS. And as I said, we've got the same locations on here too. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So the folders with the 02, or those are partitions that the guests can read and write, but the 1 and 3 are only read only. So, but as I said, we're going to paste it, onto that location. We're going to have to paste it, just close those ones into this location here. Oh, no. Oops. I was doing this to me before, it's a bit touchy. So what happens when you've got fat fingers? So what we're going to do is we're going to paste into this location. So let's say Serato, it's where we're going to move. So what you're going to see is you're going to, in here on the File Explorer, you're going to see a file pop up. So if you go to move, so now what's happening is it's copying that file to the network. So once this dialog thing drops, it should be moved to the network. So now it's just moving, it's copying the video that I just played on the iPhone to the network. And once that's copied, which is there, so that's just faded away, we should be able to view it on the PC. So let's see. So this is the same video. So this is on the network location. Just me drumming, as I said. So now I can also move this, since it's on the network now, I can also copy this off or move it off the network for this example. So we'll just temporarily move this into documents. This is only for demonstrating how to share files. So we go to documents, and we'll go to paste. So now it's moving it off the network to the computer. So that's sharing to the computer now. And that was a video from the iPhone. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do the opposite. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete that video that I just showed you. I'm actually going to delete that off the iPhone, and I'll retrieve it when I move it back to the network. So let me delete that. So I just deleted that video that I just taken, and I'll delete not that one. I'll delete that folder. Delete. So now I'm just waiting for this to copy to the computer. So now what I'm going to do, once this is copied to the computer, I'm actually going to, it moves to the computer. I'm actually going to move it back on the network, but I'm actually going to move it to another location. As I said, this guest storage there, I actually got 2 guest storages. So that's moved from that drive. So let's just give it about a minute or so, just about 20 seconds or so, just to, so the needle on that drive can think. So what we're going to do now is same thing. We're going to go to the second folder. This is a guest location and guest storage 2. I'm just going to make sure I've got nothing saved. So it looks all good. I've got a little bit of things there, but so what we're going to do is we're going to now paste that same video into this location. So we'll paste. So now what's happening now is it's going back on the network. It's a bit of a faster, faster transferring to the network than from the network, because the hard drives run at max speed. Max 2.0 speed. So now that is copied to the network from the thing. So it's the same concept. So now what we want to do is we want to access that location that I just copied onto the iPhone. So now I've already got it configured. There's a shared locations, but in order for you to set this up so you can think it, so if you click there, how you set up is you go to connect to server. I'll just show you the setup protocol. So I've already set it up. So here you would type in the server name. Here is an existing server. This is the one that has been smb:/fit.box. So that's the server that's is used. So if we click that server for an example, because I've already entered the credentials, this is the user and password information to log into it. So usually got to register a username and password. So gstorage is the username and password is the password. So that is how you get into this one. That's how I set it up, this one. So I've already set it and configured it, as you've seen. So we can just log right in. Oops. Now we're on the same NAS server. So what we're going to do is go to ET's NAS, and it's this folder here. So you can actually, oops, wrong folder. I was meant to click the one button underneath it. No, that's what happens when you've got fat fingers. So there's the video. So we can actually drum one. So we can actually play it from the network as well. So this is playing from the network. Same video you've seen. So this is not actually copied to the iPhone. I'm actually just viewing it. And now what we want to do is we want to copy it to the iPhone now, just to demonstrate you can. So now what we're going to do is we can long hold on the file. Oops. That wasn't meant to happen. So I'm going to move. Move. Oops. I'm just creating copies of that Serato folder, but it's all good. This is only guest storage anyway. So what we're going to do is move. So now this is the folder I want to move. So I want to move this back onto this device. You can actually move it directly to the cloud drive, or any other. See, you can actually have Google Drive and all that linked too. So you can actually, if you don't want it on the iPhone, and if you want to just copy it directly to your cloud storage, you actually can. So, but on this case, in this scenario, we just want to copy it to the iPhone. But that's the bit about having a NAS in between, is you can actually copy it directly to your cloud services. So now what we're doing is we're just copying it to the phone itself. So if we go to on my iPhone, so there's the file again that I just copied back to the iPhone. So if we can go like that, play it. Cool. So yeah, that is just demonstrating how to share files between a Windows PC and a iPhone. I thought I'd do the tutorials individually just for people's setups, and they might want specifics. But this applies to all storage device or all other devices. So anything I upload to the network can be accessed even from the Android devices. This Android device too over here, and also the Windows PC, and also the Chromecast that's in the lounge too now. So because I've done movie streaming before, you can actually Chromecast directly as well. So yeah, but this is just demonstrating how to share files between an iPhone and a Windows PC. So I hopefully learned something new. Thanks for watching again, and until next time, cheer, have a good day, and yeah, cheer.